Hello, everyone. My name is Ariel Rita, and we're going to start our ICC meeting today on February 16th at 2 o'clock. I want to say thank you for everyone for attending. We have a good presentation for you guys today, and I'm going to give it off to our ICC liaison, Afreen, and here she is.
Okay, so this is the second interclub council meeting for this semester. So we'll just get right into it. We have our digital media coordinator to just start off right now. Yeah. Here. Right here.
the camera.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Caroline Shiknia. I'm the digital media coordinator here at Palm Beach State College. It's just a fancy title for social media manager. Maybe you've seen me on campus around a little bit, but just wanted to encourage you. You guys are doing your events and putting things on to take pictures and video, Instagram stories, and share your post on Instagram and tag us. I'm gonna share this flyer with Ariel so he can pass it around. You can see. But basically, our Instagram is at PB State College, and I'll share this with Ariel and he'll pass it on to everyone. But basically, please tag us at PB State College when you're doing events. Use the hashtag MyPBSC so I can like and share and repost your content. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's behind the screen, like right behind us. So. Oops, sorry.
What is this? What is that? There.
That
Yeah.
it's in the top.
Oh,
It says
okay,
screen
here.
sharing.
Sorry.
There it is. Okay.
Okay, so she's going to provide you with her email. You need to reach out.
Are we muted? No, we're not muted. No, we're good. Okay.
Should I just? Should I look?
Yeah.
Okay.
You wanna go here or there?
Can you, yeah, okay, so this is today's ICC meeting agenda. Really just letting you guys know what we're gonna go over today. It is a lot today, but we're just gonna go through it, so. Yeah, do you guys have, well, I feel like we should go, yeah.
Go through it. Go off every single one.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to read them all?
Yeah.
Okay, so first we're gonna introduce ourselves, then we're gonna go through bulletin boards. We're gonna go through how to create an event on Engage, how to track attendance on Engage, how to upload documents on Engage, how to upload photos and videos on Engage. We already did the turnover to our digital media coordinator, and at the end we'll have an open forum.
Any questions?
Do you guys have any questions?
Feel good?
Are you guys okay? Are you guys good?
All right, we're gonna move on.
Okay, we'll move on. Okay. Okay, so we'll start by introducing ourselves. If you guys on Zoom can go first, and then we'll do just Zoom, I guess, today.
Want to go first?
Yeah. Anybody who feels comfortable to go first. You can unmute or you can drop in the chat, either way.
Okay, I think
You go, Amanda, you unmuted.
Sure. Hi, my name's Amanda Thompson. I'm representing the NSA. Today, I am liaison working with the NSA for the online students. So nice to meet you all. Thank you for having us today.
Thank you so much.
I'm Alexandria. I'm president of the Psychology and Human Services Club. I am ready and happy to be here as well and ready to collaborate for some upcoming events with you guys. I have another club member here with us who I guess I'll pass it off with. She is our other ICC representative for the club. Hello, Brooke.
Okay, it's nice to meet both of you. Thank you. Anyone else?
Hello, my name is Juan. I'm the president of the math club. I'm not sure if I think somebody else should be in the room, but I'm not sure if they came.
Either way, it's amazing that you guys have a representative here. Thank you so much. All right, are we good? You guys want to keep going?
Hi, sorry, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you now. Perfect.
Hey there. I'm actually here with Kendall, and we're here on behalf of the dental hygiene department. We just wanted to say hello, introduce ourselves. Kendall will be running for president this semester. We have not yet had our voting. And hopefully if things work out, then I'll be secretary. So it's very nice to meet everyone. And if she wasn't having technical difficulties, she would introduce herself as well. But I'm sure there'll be plenty of time for that.
It's great to meet you. I hope you get that position. Thank you for attending.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, of course.
Somebody just entered. Last person, iPhone,
Oh, okay.
ask them, ask the iPhone.
Oh.
Forget.
Okay. All right. So I just want to make sure that all of you click the attendance link before I move on. Just make sure you scroll up in the chat. The very first thing that I put in the chat was, or what Ariel put in the chat was the attendance link. Please make sure to click that link so you're marked present. Okay. So if we're all good, we'll move on. Okay, so just keep clicking it because it's not, everything's not on there yet. I don't know why it's doing that. I never looked at, oh, no, yeah, okay. So the first thing I want to go over is the bulletin boards around campus. I feel like we're just not utilizing it enough. There's so many bulletin boards on campus, and if you've been, especially on the Lake Worth campus, there's just so many around. I put X's on the ones that I remember specifically and the ones that I could find, but there's so many more. There's a lot in this area, where I circled, because there's a lot of foot traffic there. But if you need to have an announcement for your club or organization, you can go to the Student Activity Center and talk to them about putting your announcement up, and they'll do it for you. You don't even have to go around and do it yourself. They can just put your flyers up for you. So if you guys need to have an announcement to make, just you guys can go ahead and do that. I feel like it's not common knowledge. So we can also make announcements for you on our meetings, but we only meet every 2 weeks, so it wouldn't be as seen. You know, when you put them up on the bulletin boards, students would see them every day. So yeah, any questions? Okay, so if we have no questions, I guess we'll move on. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen and show you guys how to create an event and do everything else, like create an event, track attendance, and how to upload photos and documents real quick. I guess I'll take this with me. Should I take that with me or should I? No, you can say, before you say something.
No, that's fine.
Okay, can you guys let me know if you see my screen?
You guys see the screen?
Yeah, we see it.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing you're going to do, you guys can hear me still, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go to Engage on the Palm Beach State website. You're gonna log in. Okay, so once I'm already logged in, but you would log in at this point with your student or
Work.
work ID. Then you go to your organization. You're gonna have your organization on the sidebar over here. Make sure you click the correct one. Once you go there, there's gonna be a little gear icon that pops up. You're gonna go ahead and you're gonna go on events once you go in. then you'll see this little blue create event button. This will, or down here is all the past events that have already happened, and then, or the ones that will be soon to happen, that have already been created. Once you create your event, once you click create event, you can go ahead and put all this information in, just all the corresponding information, like the event title, the theme, the description, when it starts, what time, where it meets, just really everything goes here. And then once you click, I mean, right now we don't have any information to put in, but you click next, and then you click create event once again, and then your event will be posted. Okay, any questions about that, or am I going too fast? Are we good?
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead, please.
I was told, can you scroll down a little on your screen?
Yes, go ahead.
For the event categories, I was told last year to do it under student activities, events and whatnot, and put it as meetings. And then for our events as events, does that still apply?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ariel
Yes.
said yes.
Thank you. Just making sure.
Yeah, no, of course. Any other questions?
I'm sorry, can we clarify that?
Clarify
Show
that.
them, just show them.
Okay, student activities,
Scroll
you said
down.
student activities, right?
They're right next to
So
each
if we're having our club meeting, it's under a separate label than if we're having an event hosted by that club?
Yes, and if they're right underneath each other, they're highlighting it right now. For your regular meetings, you're gonna do SNA club and organizations meetings, and for your events, you're gonna do events.
Okay, so are the meetings going to be shown as public, or is that just kind of for us to send to our members?
You can
Oh,
set
yeah.
that on engage.
Oh, right, you
You-
can edit that. If you want it to be public, you can make it public.
Show that.
Yeah.
It's on the next page, I think.
Oh,
No,
Okay, thanks, guys.
right there.
oh, right there, sorry. So the public, it can only be organization members only if you guys want. So if you have an e-board, you can do it where it's only organization members. And so only the e-board can attend or see the event. Okay, any other questions?
I have more, I'm sorry.
No, of course, go ahead.
At the end where they have the evaluation questions and whatnot, are those mandatory?
No,
Okay.
No, mainly it's mainly the first page you're gonna have to fill out, and then the next couple of pages, if you want to get more advanced and more detail, like you can ask, like after people come to your event, you can automate where you can send them an email and you ask them, how was our event?
Yeah,
You can do a lot of stuff, a lot of more, it gets a little more advanced, but honestly, I never do that, and it's not mandatory. It's
okay,
not-
just making
If they
sure.
let you go through, then it's mandatory. So like, for example, you see how we are now, it won't let
Yeah.
us go through because the location is mandatory. If it really, right? It's only gonna be, if it's mandatory, it won't let you go through. If it's not
Understood.
mandatory, you're fine.
Okay,
All right, you said you had another question too, like a couple, or was that, that's it? Or, 'cause,
Those-
sorry, I just remember you said you had a couple questions, so I don't mind answering another one. Ariel doesn't mind. Okay, are there any other questions? Okay, all right, we'll move on. So to the next slide is to track attendance. So, does anybody know how we track attendance when we go to Engage? And that thing, like, I just want to know if anybody knows. Yes, go ahead, please.
Fine.
No, go ahead. Sorry, you can say if you do know, like, yeah.
oh,
Sorry.
go Ariel, I've been talking a lot, I'm sorry.
it's okay.
Please, yeah.
Go ahead, talk.
You have to go to the left side to your ICC thing there and go to your events.
Okay, pretend I don't know anything of what I'm doing. Where would I go?
Can I share my screen?
You can, yeah,
Yeah.
you can stop sharing and stop
Okay.
sharing.
Oh, never mind. It says you disabled participant screen sharing.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. If you go all the way to the left of your screen where, yeah, your two dots are for the club, all the way down the
Mhm.
ones that have your logo. Yes. So
Yeah.
you manage, go to events,
Okay,
and you would, let's say, click this meeting
okay. We'll just do this.
or
one.
that last meeting.
But yeah. Okay.
You would
can-
click the meeting that you have, and you can either put track attendance
Mhm.
And there's one way you could do it, and that's if you want to manually put it in. But the easiest way is if you download the check-in app. I forgot what it's called
Yeah.
that we have. What's it called?
Chicken, it's
Yeah,
chicken.
you're right.
That's the icon, is what it looks like.
Yeah, and then you take this swipe access code and you put it in there, and you can immediately start checking people in. We had our tie-dye event last week for Psychology and Human Services Club. I taught Brooke how to do it, and she was just checking people in left and right. It's a lot simpler than adding people on through that add attendance button afterwards.
Yeah, it's much easier because they already have the QR code. Okay, that
Exactly.
was perfect. Thank you so much for explaining that to me. I'm just gonna go over it one more time, just so like, just in case anybody else didn't get it, but you would do exactly what you said. You'd go to your event that you already created, and then you'd scroll down. You also do, just like she said, you have to have the check-in app. I mean, you don't have to, but it's much easier if you do. Have the check-in app, and then you'd enter your event code. That's going to be displayed right here, like to your event. If you scroll down, it's going to be right there. It's called an access code. Once you do that, you can start checking people in with their QR code. I forgot what it's called, but they just have a QR code with their name. And it's perfect. It just,
it is.
yeah. And if
Yeah.
you
Your
don't,
event pass.
yeah, event pass.
That's
thank
on,
you.
that's on Cork.
Yeah, core.
From the student's perspective, that's on Cork. So, that looks like this app right here on the bottom, the orange one. Right? And so you press that. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. And yeah, and so if you're not doing it in person, you can use this attendance URL for Zoom meetings. You're gonna copy this and paste it just like I did earlier with you guys. And it's the first thing, and then it was the first thing that went in the chat, and then you guys clicked on it and then talk to your attendance yourselves for me, so it's perfect. Okay, well, so do we have any questions, any at all? Please ask if you guys do. Okay, well, we have another, okay, I guess we'll move on. So this is just the app. I don't know if you guys want to take a picture of this if you don't have it already, but this is what it looks like on the App Store. But this is what you need as whatever officer is attending that event needs this app. And obviously the access code.
Oh, I do have a question. I'm sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
Do you know if our e-board members have access to manage events as well?
So you, if you're the club president, you have to give them access. They don't have it naturally.
That's the roster. If
Yeah,
you want, go to roster
you know where
on the side.
this?
No,
Oh,
same place.
my bad. Okay, sorry.
It's okay. Ellen will walk you through it now.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Go to roster.
Roster.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you would go on the name of the person that you need to
There you go.
edit the
Apply their position.
yeah.
You give them their position, but
How do
then
you edit the
So would a vice president be able to get have the
manage
same permissions? Oh, managed positions. Okay.
There you go. Sorry,
Manage
Ariel had to help
positions.
me out with that one.
yeah, and
So and then you click on the position that you want to edit, and then you say, oh, like, I want to give them all access. They can create events, they can track attendance, they can do everything that they need to do.
Okay.
Okay. But
Awesome.
you have to, match the name with the position if you're, in your mind, or if you just want the positions to itself just to have it.
Understood.
All right, perfect.
Thank you.
Of course. Any other questions? Anyone? Okay, all right. We'll move on. Okay, so how to add documents to Engage. So important documents like minute meetings, agendas, updated bylaws, and the end of semester report should be posted onto Engage. Oh, I can go back. Oh, no, I have to be on here. Okay. So I'll just go over that real quick too. So just like we did before, we go on here, get a little gear icon. And then it says, click your organization, go to sidebar. We're doing documents, right? Okay. So you'd go to documents. It's really easy. You just go right to the same area. You'd go to add file. And then you click the title, you add the type, if you have a folder. If you don't have a folder yet, you can always add your folder here and then put that file into that folder that you just created. And then you can also do the permissions. So if you have a roster that only the roster sees, for if it's just an e-board meeting, minute meeting, then you would just do the organization roster. But if you want everyone to see, then you do, you know, everyone. Then you would just drop your file, choose the file that you want, and then upload. It's important that you guys upload files because we that's part of the ICC points. So that's just an important point that you guys should remember. Any questions on that? Yes,
I'm
go
gonna have
ahead.
one for everyone, I'm sorry.
No, it's perfect, it's fine.
What does the end of semester report entail?
I think you should answer this one.
Right, so it's gonna entail basically a summary of everything that you did, so all the events that you did, as well as all the attendance and the bylaws. And there's an ICC chart that has all that information. We haven't
You want me to put it
located.
up?
Oh, I have it. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so there's an ICC point chart sheet that gives each person, organization allocated points. And so it's just basically a summary of everything that you, all the clubs did. So all the events, and as well as, there's other stuff in there, but that I can't remember, but that's basically what it is. It just summarizes it. That's gonna be somewhere around April and May. So we still have some time, and we'll probably go over that, the next meeting, more detail relating to that end of semester,
Okay.
report.
Gotcha. I can send it over to you guys, but I need to send it over to a Gmail because it's on Drive.
It's okay. I'm sure we can find it.
Okay.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Perfect. All right, any other questions? Any other questions?
So I had a question.
Yes, please.
I did see the document page that you guys were on. Is that template? Like, are those templates, or is that just what you were showing that you
So-
have?
So
It said
these-
something about minutes. Okay.
Yeah, these are our past ones that we've already uploaded. So you would have to make your own like template. Really, you could use any template you go in Word and just fill in there. But we can show you what it looks like.
Go on our page.
Okay.
Right.
Go how it looks on our page.
Oh, yeah. So when you go on your
Okay.
organization page, if you scroll down all the way to the bottom, literally any organization it doesn't have to be ours.
There.
It'll always be right there. You can always, just download
Mhm.
it first, sorry. So you download it and then you can see, so this is what our agendas look like for our Senate meetings.
Okay.
I'll take a second.
There.
So like, for example, it doesn't have to be, 2 over the, okay. It doesn't have to be 2, okay.
Oh my God, yeah. Right.
Oh my God.
So am I looking at the documents that are under, is this student government?
Yeah,
just curious.
this is ours specifically for student
Okay.
government.
Okay.
But we do this where we put our little seal and then we make it very nice but it doesn't have to
Yeah.
just make it organized. I think the main thing is having it organized and just, bullet points would be, probably the best.
Gotcha.
Yeah. but-
Yeah. We're just trying to kind of organize ourselves on how first year is going to be taking over, at least first year for the dental hygiene, taking over the positions of second year. And we haven't quite had that discussion. But if
Yeah.
things like this are available, it kind of helps that transition.
Yeah, no, exactly. And you can always use ours as a template, like you can use it to see
Okay.
what you need. Because we have a great secretary, so.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Right, yeah, any other questions? No, all right, okay. All right, we'll move on. So the next one is photos to engage. It's the same process again, but just, different picture, I mean, different, I don't know what you call them, tabs, like you said, yeah.
Different tab.
Yeah, but it's always on the sidebar and then you just go to it. So here we go to gallery when we upload photos and videos. We create an album and then we do the album name. So I'd say ICC 216, right? And then, oh, that was like 4. ICC 216, I would do the description, which is necessary for this specific one.
As an asterisk.
Yeah. And then you can do, you know, what you want to, like, who you want to see, if you want it public or whatever. You know, I'll just do it private for now because I'm just demonstrating. And then,
Right, test.
yeah. Okay, test, perfect. You'd create your album. And then this is exactly where you drop your file, upload, add any videos. We'd love to see those under your page. It's perfect for like gaining even more points, right? It's
Shows activity.
yeah, it shows exactly what Ariel said. It shows activity in your club. It's not dead.
And as far as videos,
Sorry, go ahead.
and as far as videos, you're not necessarily uploading the video. They want a link from either you see there, it's either a link from either YouTube or Venmo. Right, and so essentially you would have to upload it first on YouTube and or Venmo and then take the link and then just paste it on Engage, and that's how you get a video. Because you are actually uploading the photos, you're not uploading the video. You're just taking the link. I know some people don't have YouTube videos. SGA has a YouTube channel, and so if anybody just wants to put a quick video and just get the link really quick, SGA can provide that for you. Granted that it's appropriate, I'm sure it's gonna be appropriate, but we can upload some clubs video. If you had an event or something, you could just post it on SGA, and then from there you have a link. You're okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right, perfect. Do we have any questions or comments, concerns? Okay, no questions? No chat questions? I need a Gmail to send it because it's on Drive. What was that?
That was the ICC.
Oh,
ICC.
right.
Yes, he said, never mind, I'll take care of it.
Okay, all right. Okay, perfect. All right, so if we have no questions, we'll move on to the next slide. Okay, so I mean, that was the last one. We had her speak, right, in the beginning, yeah.
Right.
Okay, so we just have an open forum. Do we have any questions, any concerns, any comments, any, you know,
Do they have any events coming up
yeah,
you want to share?
any events that you guys want us to announce, even though the bulletin board, like I said earlier, is much preferred probably, so you guys can, so everybody can see. If you guys want to just talk about an event that's coming up, yeah, go ahead.
Psychology and Human Services Club is collaborating next week with Students of International Understanding. And we're going to be having a Colors and Cultures event, not this week coming up, sorry, the next week, the 28th.
Okay, one sec, let me write this down. Take that right now because I just don't have a piece of paper.
The Engage event should be approved tomorrow, so
Oh,
it should.
Okay. Okay, you said the 28th, okay, and whose organization will it be under?
Psychology and Human Services and
Okay.
collaboration with Students of International
Oh, it's
Understanding.
gonna be under both of yours?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be, okay, perfect. Okay, all right. So, yeah, that's perfect. What are you guys doing?
We're doing, we're painting our families. We're going to be having a bunch of different cultures' musics playing and, you know, dress up in the regalia of your culture that you prefer.
Yeah,
We're going to be like, you know, having a little speech about it and then afterwards asking people if they would like to talk about their painting and what culture means to them. So it's
Mhm.
just an interactive opportunity for us to mingle, hang out and get some casual painting done and also learning about other people.
yeah. Oh my God, that sounds amazing. Yeah.
Please
Is that,
come.
that's on the Lake Worth campus, right? You said?
Lake Worth campus in the MLK Plaza from 10:30 to 12.
Okay, that's so cool. Oh my
28.
God. Yeah.
Please, we're welcoming everybody. We got the easels, the arts and everything.
Yeah, that sounds exciting. Though. Thank you for sharing.
Awesome.
Oh, write it down. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Okay, so we have somebody write it down so we can attend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, somebody is there, but okay. Yeah. Okay. Do we have any other events by any chance? Or is that any even meetings, like just regular meetings? I mean, obviously meetings, but
So I have a quick question.
Yes.
Are these meetings recorded so that we can access them at a later time?
So they're recorded, but I mean, do we post them?
We don't post them.
Yeah, we record them for attendance purposes,
For
really.
attendance and just-
Okay. Is there any chance that these can get emailed to like the presidents of the clubs or no?
Do you need the slides? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I just think
Yeah.
it would be convenient.
We can post the slides under our ICC, under SGA.
Yeah, we can also post this video on YouTube.
Yeah. either way.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's great. Awesome.
Okay, yeah.
Lastly, I think I just wanted to mention that the dental hygiene clinic is open and fully functioning. So this semester, Mondays and Wednesdays, appointments for your hygiene assessment. It includes a lot of things for staff and students. It's a very cheap rate of $20. If you haven't had a dental home in a while, it's a complete assessment, oral cancer screenings, periodontal assessment, x-rays, things like that. And we do like to kind of offer that first to staff and students. But of course, if you have any family or friends, then it can be at a very low rate as well. It's, I believe, $45 for anyone that's just local. And I will probably drop some flyers off to, I think you said student activities, so that those can be posted onto the bulletins.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, if you have Monday or Wednesdays, anything like that, no meetings to promote, but just that in case anyone, wants to take care of their dental needs on campus.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing. One of the attendees was asking if you had to schedule a meeting to, or not a meeting, an appointment, sorry, an appointment to. Hello?
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry, I just had to
That's fine.
unmute, but yes, these are appointment based. It is usually a block period of time. So there is an 8 a.m. appointment, which would end roughly around 11:30. And then there is a 1 o'clock appointment, so an afternoon appointment that could end around 4:30. And that's just because, of course, there's a few different assessments that are done, including x-rays and that sort of thing. But you would start, and then there's the potential to see us a few times depending on what kind of cleaning is needed. And that's kind of why it's an individual basis, so that we can kind of assess your needs and go from there.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. That's
Absolutely.
amazing.
If it's possible, I can put my phone number in the chat. That way, if anyone does have questions, or if they want to schedule, the hygienists schedule appointments individually, but there is the general phone number to our department where people can call and schedule as well.
Thank you so much. Yes, please drop your phone number. Sorry.
Can I have that phone
Okay.
number if you don't mind? I work at a hospital and I have lots of patients that can't afford to go to a regular dentist that wouldn't mind using. your
Yeah,
services.
absolutely. Absolutely. Let me pull up the number from the hygiene department. But I'm gonna send my personal number in the chat. 838-7. Okay. The dental health services is 561-868-3757.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And it's open to the
Absolutely.
public, but obviously staff
Absolutely.
and students are first come, first serve.
It's not technically first come, first serve. It's just a lower rate. If you can show your student ID or your staff ID, then you only pay $20. So for adults in general, it's going to be $45. So that's just for anyone that comes through. And children would be $25. So I'm definitely going to get those flyers out to be on the bulletins as well. I know it's a lot of information.
That's perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so much for sharing. That's perfect. And I think that's like an amazing thing to put on, those bulletin boards to get the word out. Yeah. All right. Is there any other comments, any other questions?
Sure. If I have an opportunity, this is Amanda Thompson from the Nursing Student Association. May I have a moment of your time?
Yes. Good.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having us today. I appreciate it. I just wanted to let you know we do have an upcoming event on February 28th. I believe it's Tuesday, right before spring break. And actually, the hygiene department, we have an opportunity for any of the clubs or programs if they want to set up a table or booth. Students are going to be mingling from like 11 to 2. There's going to be food trucks. stuff like that. The nursing program's running meetings all day, but there's an opportunity for booths. There's going to be vendors from different hospitals, different companies, things like that. And we're looking, if you're interested in setting up a booth, getting participation from students and stuff, we'd like to have you guys join us and set up.
Are you planning on doing that every semester or annually?
Yeah, they do that annually every year. They stopped during COVID, but this is the first year that they're back since the campus is back to basically regular running.
All right. Okay, I would love to be involved with that with Psychology and Human Services, but obviously right during our event too. So next year, I'd love to be a part of that if possible.
Absolutely. I'll take your information and I'll make sure to pass it on so that we can have maybe a joint effort, especially like the dental program, your program. I think it would be great to make the event more open to all the different clubs instead of just nursing specific.
I absolutely agree. Thank you. I'm putting my information in the chat too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, then, thank you. Thank you for you guys' input. Please definitely utilize those bulletin boards. You come by the SAC, they'll just have you fill out a form. Bring about 10. There's actually 15 bulletin boards throughout the campus. So on the form it says only 10 max, but if you put 15, who knows, maybe they'll get slipped in there. But yeah, utilize those because we need those to sort of recycle out, you know, we get more activity. More people will look at those bulletin boards if there's new flyers being cycled in and out, you know, the students can see that there's some activity going on and it attracts more eyes, you know, because I'm sure you guys know if you just see the same thing over and over again, eventually you just stop looking at it. But if we have a circulation of new events coming in and out through there, I think we'll get more engagement out of that and more eyes are paying attention to it, so to speak. That being said, if you guys also can just type in, some of you already did, and that's great. And anybody else who didn't, if you could just type in what organization you're from, just to really make sure we get what organization came to the ICC meeting as well. And so if you guys haven't done that already, do that. If you have, then it's fine. We'll download the chat and we have it. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that everybody was able to get a chance to do that. So yeah, and so that being said, we're going to finish off with some comments from the SGA president, Deborah. Here she is.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. What a turnout. Yay. Thank you so much for your questions and for interacting with us. Thank you so much to Afreen for doing this amazing presentation. Give it up for her. So thank you so much for telling us about your events. We have our SGA meetings next week, so we'll definitely have a special slide for them to promote them. If you guys tell your students about them, our SGA meetings are from 2 to 3 every other Thursday. So when we don't have an ICC meeting, the next Thursday, we're gonna have an SGA meeting. And it's gonna be an SCC 154, right where we have our ICC meetings too. And we usually try to get it on Zoom as well. No, not this time. It's okay. So SCC 154, 2 to 3 next Thursday. Okay, guys. And we're gonna be promoting your events. I just want to thank you guys for connecting and coming to our ICC meeting. We'll make sure to have you down for your attendance. If you guys have any last minute questions, now would be the time. Thank you, Harry.
What is the tree favorite math class? G, I'm a tree.
Okay.
Okay. I don't get it.
Is that a joke?
Geometry.
Okay.
Oh,
Geometry. Oh,
It's hard to get jokes across through text.
that's a knee slapper.
I'm sorry. I'm terrible at math. I
And
visit
jokes.
our LCC, our SLC tutoring center very often. Anyways, thank you so much for coming to our meeting. I hope you guys come to our next ICC meeting, not next Thursday, the Thursday after that. We will keep you guys updated. Hello, Lorena, how are you?
Just got
Yeah,
here.
Lorena popping at the last minute.
I apologize for the, that's okay.
We were just, tell her if she wants to
I'm
say something.
working. Okay. If you want to stay after, but thank you everyone else for coming. But Lorena, if you have anything to say or promote. Want to represent EWT and PTK. Okay,
All right.
okay.
I would like to say something. Lorena is actually our student trustee. And so she sits on the board of the Board of Trustees. So if you ever want to know about that position or anything relating to that, Lorena Martin is the person to talk to on that. And we're also having an event of her on March 1st. Yeah, March 1st, and that's at 12:30 and Wednesday. It's 12:30 Wednesday, and I believe it's in the same room. And so she will be talking about her position and what it has done for her in her life and her experience on it. And we'll be asking any questions relating to that as well. So if you guys are interested in that, please come by and check her out. Yeah, okay, and she also put her email in the chat as well. So if you're somewhat interested, you can email her ahead of time and let her know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that you can help. Yeah, you could be the next student voice. It's a life-changing experience. It was. He just came back from New York, actually. Lorena was like living high life for a little bit there. I was a little jealous there. You know, we're staying in hot Florida. She was enjoying New York. But it sounds a lot of fun. So if you guys are interested, give her come by either by the meeting or just send an email. Anybody else has anything to say?
I do. I'm sorry to keep talking.
That's all right.
I got an email from a mom whose son used to go here and passed away from cancer when he was, I believe, 22. She's reaching out to all departments, all clubs to see if they want to participate in a 5K event. For his name was Alexandra Trujillo. It's a 5K event at John Prince Park. If you guys don't mind, I'll put the information in the chat. If you guys are interested, let me know and I'll get you the information over to her. She said we don't need to run in the race. If you guys just want to participate, fundraise, anything, all of the fundraising will go to providing, it'll be to providing grants to kids who want to attend Palm Beach State. He passed away while he was a student here, so they made a foundation in his honor.
Wow, oh my gosh. What is the information? Can you put it in the chat? We would
Yes.
love to promote it. Put it in our, is it for this weekend or for the next?
No, it's in May. So sorry, I apologize.
Oh,
It is in May. It is right after the semester ends. So it's, I think, May 13th. I'm looking for, here we go. I have the original email. It's at May 13th. And sorry, I'm typing everything in here. There's all of the information.
okay.
Sorry, it's a lot, but if you guys are interested, yeah, just let me know and I'll reach out to her. You also have your own information if you'd like. It's something the Psychology and Human Services Club, even though we won't be meeting, we're still going to try to do.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great. Well, a very unfortunate event, but it's awesome that you guys are doing this to help the family and all of that with what's going on and what they're passing and what they're going through. So I will definitely be promoting this event. Even though it will be after like the semester and stuff, we'll try to get some students to show up. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, of
Anybody else
course.
want to share anything else?
Thank you.
Okay. Like it. So that's it. That's all we have to offer. Thank you so much for coming to our ICC meeting. This has been lovely. Thank you so much for interacting with us. This has been really great and very fun, in my opinion. And it was nice to meet all of you guys through Zoom and just to hear from you guys. So SGA meeting next Thursday, in case you guys want any of you guys as students to be involved in different clubs. And also maybe be the voice for that club, advocate. We can work together, collaborate, stuff like that. Be cool if you can at least get one of your students to come to our meetings. Or if one of your students wants to be the next student trustee, remember March 1st is when vote no will be available. So in her email, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for coming, and that's really the end of it. I hope you guys have a good afternoon and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Save, show and folder. Thank you, everyone. Stop sharing. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.